Have I talked to you for 2 minutes?
Oh, good evening, everybody. Hello, Bart. Hello, Swirl. Hello, James. Hello, Oscar. How is it hanging, my friends? Is the game? No, I think the game is okay. Yeah, we're all good. Awesome. How are we doing tonight? Welcome to day 34 of the Donathon. Bah. As a reminder, I am currently funding my 3.0 model. We're very, very close to the goal, and now that I've got a model whip, I would really like to pay my mama my next deposit. I'm very desperate, in fact, so if, I know it's a lot, but if we do somehow reach the next deposit tonight, I will share a model whip. Also, I'm gonna do another ASMR on Friday. I've decided that's just, I usually don't announce streams at the beginning of stream, but I'm in the mood to do another ASMR stream. Maybe I'll do like triggers for certain donations, like $5, and it'll be like a kiss or something. I think that'll be good because I really want to incentivize people to donate. And the ASMR stream did very, very well, so I'm gonna, especially on Twitch, so I'm gonna I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get it all shoosty and cozy again and gonna talk in my soft voice and put my binaural back on. Anyway, welcome back. We're doing golf tonight because I am so locked into my current writing project, and it's kind of all it's not all I'm thinking about because I have a job interview tomorrow and I'm shitting myself. I've been doing a lot of research for that, but I need a break to give my brain some time to adjust. It's very early. It's 9 AM tomorrow. I feel like I have a decent chance, but I really, really, really want this job. And I'm scared. So please wish me well. If you have any advice, I've been doing a lot of research. I know about like the star method and everything. I've been writing down ideas. Apparently I didn't realize this, but what I did yesterday was essentially if I got it, I would be fulfilling a role that one of my old coworkers left. She went to like a different department at our work. So I hadn't talked to her in a while, but I hit her up yesterday and I was like, hey, do you have like 10 minutes just to like have a chat? And she's really lovely, and she went, yeah. So we ended up having lunch together just at the work, like, you know, break area. And I asked her all these questions because if I got the job, it would be similar to her. Like, it's where you currently work, but you have to do an interview, and I have to pretend kind of like I don't know my boss, even though she's the one giving the interview. It's very weird. It's weird, but it is a big deal. It is a big serious, like, I also should clarify, because some people in the Vtuber space are garbage. I'm just gonna put this out now. This is not me being covert. I don't have an interview with like some VTuber agency and I'm like pretending it's a corporate office job. Like, I have an actual, it's for an office job, okay? I'm sure most of you probably assume that, but there's people out there who are weird, who will be like, oh, like, even though I don't think I have the numbers to be able to join Hollow, Sanji, Idol, Mirai, or whatever the fucking agency's name would be, stage production. No, I like agencies. Don't all agencies. VTuber agencies can be wonderful if you, if it works for you. I have friends who are in agencies and love it. I don't have to. No, I don't mean I have to pretend like I don't know my boss, but I can't just assume. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I know some people might, like, I'm sure you guys didn't think that, but sometimes people are weird, and I just thought I'd throw that out there. It's not. It's an actual. I'm still going to be working in a very boring office, and it's very, very far removed from VTubing. I guess, yeah, basically skip the get to know you questions, but the way that my coworker explained it to me, because she said the kind of I was told, a different vibe. I don't think so. I think you just got to find the right ones that you like watching. A lot of my Oshis are agency streamers. I love watching them. They're great. It just depends. I don't know. They have a different vibe because they're probably under different rules and have different restrictions, but like, they're still just ordinary people who just like to stream. They just manage to pass an audition. That's how I always think of it. And there are different agencies. It's different things. I mean, think about an agency like Vtuber. They're all like, you know, lewdtubers, like not safe for work creators. I don't know. They definitely have a different vibe from, like, let's say, like, the girls in Hololive. I like them both. I've talked to some people in Vtuber and they're lovely, and like, I like a lot of the Hololive streamers. Like, they're all, but I don't know. I feel like it's too general to say that they all have a bad vibe when, like, some are bad, like VShojo, but VShojo went boom. I think I can say this. One of my friends, I think he's talked about it on stream. He nearly got into VShojo before, like, the implosion. If it's different and you don't vibe with them, it's fine. The point of watching a streamer is for entertainment. So if you're like, I don't really like, that's different, that's all good. But I don't know. Anyway, we're all talking about VTuber agencies. I'm trying to say I don't have an interview with a VTuber agency. That's not what my interview is tomorrow. Just with my current boss at my boring office job. But it will be a permanent. I won't be on contract. I'll have a contract, but I won't be like contracted time. And I'll get paid more, and it'll be great. But I don't know. I have a bit of vibe because it's basically just the job I already do, just permanent. But I don't know who I'm up against, and I could be up against some very, very, very highly qualified people. And I'm not a qualified person, I'm a kind of a loser, so I don't know. I have been preparing answers for typical questions that you get in a job interview, but I'm so scared that I'm gonna get thrown off because I don't know. Maybe I need to treat it like a stream. Like, I have to be on the ball when I'm talking to you guys because I have to make it entertaining. I can't just like sit here and be like, give me a minute. How am I gonna commentate over this? So maybe I need to treat it like that. But I won't bar in my interview because I think that would probably make me lose because they think I'm insane. Anyway, yeah, it's a big deal. So the obligation to stream is a big thing. Yeah, that's fair. It's their job, so it makes sense. But these are people who probably are like, I enjoy streaming. I want to stream. But like, if you don't like it, the good thing is that they can leave. Anyway. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow bright and early. So why I'm streaming in the evening. I think I just want to wind down and hang out with you guys. But yeah, anyway. I will try my best for you all. Maybe I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I really want to play a horror game, but I don't know which one I want to play. Yeah, I'd love to, like, what I really want to play is Resident Evil Requiem, but I cannot afford that, so it's not that I can't afford it. I mean, it's an expensive game, but it's that my PC wouldn't run it because it's too fancy. I need a new PC, guys. But I want to fund Donathon first. Please fund my model so I can do a different throwing goal for PC help. And wish me luck at my new job interview, because if I get the new job, I'll be paid more and I can probably afford a new PC. And that would be wonderful. Anyway, yeah. I hope so. One good advice that boosted my confidence is that, like, they wouldn't be giving me the interview if they didn't want to, you know, they're not giving me the interview to be nice, so that boosted my morale a little. They want to talk to me about why I want this job. And it would be really good to have, and if I had it, I'd be really happy. And it would take a lot of stress off my shoulders. I don't know. If any of you are into like manifestation, or if you're religious, pray for me. One of my Christian friends actually, like, I kind of like jokingly said, I was like, oh, like when I was applying and was hoping to get the interview, I was like, oh, pray for me, like, guys, like, it's just like an offhanded comment, and then she was like, will do. And now I'm like, oh, wait, did that actually work? Because I like forgot that she would go and do that. She was like, no, I will, and I was like, it was really funny. I was like, oh wait, you actually, like, I mean it more in like a, not in like a serious prayer way. I was just like, oh, you know, pray for me, guys, I really want this job. And she was like, okay, I'll go away and do it. And I was like, oh yeah, you're like, that's your thing. Maybe it did something. I got the interview. Thanks, big guy in the sky. You listened to her, thanks. It was like very comforting. It's really very comforting. I had an interview with my job the other week, and they asked why I wanted a promotion, and the first thing I said was the pay increase. Still really nearly got the job. I don't think I'm gonna be that, because this is what I'm doing, but I'm not. I'm gonna say it, like, because it's not even just the pay increase. The reason is because I just really love the job I'm doing, and I want to keep doing it. I don't know if that's a reason I can give. I think it's just because I feel like maybe I can word it in a corporate jargony way, but I'm like, it's because I like it here. I feel comfortable. I feel like I have a good synergy with the team, you know? And I truly feel like this is where I should be, and I believe I can flourish here, and I want to flourish here. Yeah. Like, I love my, I nearly said the place I work at, which is like bad. Like, don't say that. Oh my god, I would have had to like immediately in the stream and delete the VOD. Just because of what my job is. It nearly came out. I was like, shit. See, that's why I'm not an agency streamer. because I would just like say my real name or something, some shit, or like my past life, and it would be fucked. No, place of work, yeah. I love my place of work and I want to stay here so much, and I love the team and I love everyone I work with, and I believe it's where I belong, and I want to grow with the team. Does that sound good? Does that sound good, guys, if they ask me why I want the job? I know one of the tips I got was at the end when they ask if I have any questions, it's really important to actually ask questions. You can't just say, no, I'm fine. So I have some questions set aside when they ask me. At the job I currently do, and they know that I decided to be brutally honest, and they got me on a shortlist for another advance. That's amazing. That's like the opposite of every job I've ever heard. They're like, hey, because my old place of work that I worked before my current one, I hated it, and like I wanted to leave, but I needed another job, and they wanted to get rid of me because of the contract I was on. They were trying to get rid of everyone that was on that contract, because they didn't want to pay anyone that much. And they weren't paying me a lot. Shit place. But my current job is lovely and I really like it, and I want to just do it more. So this is all it is. It's just my job but more currently. So I have it tomorrow, bright and early. Me thinking was they'll either promote me or fire me. Adding something like this job would make it easier for me to engage with the parts of the work that I enjoy, will help them always be good. Plus the ball in their court. That's actually that's so nuclear. That's actually really apt, because of, yeah, I'd be able to engage with more, not just using BS the entire interview. Fair. I'm gonna be honest. Honesty is important. I'll bring up, you know, I'm a very anxious person. I have like what I'm gonna say if they ask what my weaknesses are, and the big one for me is delegation, or like self-management. Like if I get a whole lot of tasks at once, I get very overwhelmed very easily because I think I have ADHD. I probably won't mention that part, but I'll just be like, but I'll say like, it's me figuring out what I need to prioritize first is very difficult for me. I can do all of it and I will, it's just like figuring out what I need to prioritize is a big thing. But then I can always say, but I'm working on this, I know I can ask for help and ask for advice. I'm in a space where I'm comfortable. I'm thinking about it. If they ask like something about myself, I'll say I'm writing a book, which I think I can lead into some very interesting stuff with that. I am not mentioning streaming or VTubing because I feel like it's too hard to explain. I've tried to explain. I had one time I went to like this sort of like casual meeting with like an before I had my current job, with like an employment sort of like agent lady. She was very nice, but I had my eater bag with my Oshi all over it, and she was like, oh, what's this? Oh, my son watches this anime stuff. And I made the mistake of not just going like, oh yeah, he's from an anime. I went, oh no, so he's not from an anime. He's like a live streamer, but they use like this really overly complicated Snapchat filter. And he plays video games. And then she just looked at me and she was like, what? I was like, never mind. I've done it's like, or as part of undergrad, so it's where my head immediately goes. Me for flaws, and I said I don't have the patience to deal with people trying to BS me. Probably not the right answer for a leadership role. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna say that. What would make it easier? Psych, yeah, psych it. It's just weird because like I don't think I've ever had a job interview like this before, because this is like one of those full like, it's like they've given me like a time of like 45 minutes to like an hour-long interview. Apparently, according to my ex-coworker who I sat down with, she was like, you can bring notes in if you need like reminders for things. And I have a panel, it's not just with one person. The thing is, I know 2 of the people on the panel because they're my boss and one of my like higher up coworkers, and then one guy I don't know. And there might be more, but they gave me a list and I'm just like, what? Industrial, organizational, I don't know why I assumed everyone would know what I see. The moments of interview transparency are tricky AF. Hate feeling exposed, but you don't disclose issues, it catches up to you. Yeah, so I think I do need to be honest that I am. I think the strength of it is that like, do give your things away. I don't want to say like I'm easily overwhelmed, because I don't even think that's true. It's just, I get, now I'm tongue-tied and now I'm getting nervous. Am I going to be like this tomorrow? Fuck. Delegation. Alright, let's practice, guys. Okay, we're doing work in goth. One of you ask me an interview question in chat, and I will try and answer it, but like without doxing myself. No, Oscar, you're all good. You're fine, this is good. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Tech. How can I answer? Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing day. Kakite. They emailed us a list of questions they want answers to before the interview, and I told them that 2 of the questions had minimal bearing on the role and were things we had no control over at this level, saving me having to make up an answer. You're so brutally honest. I like real vibe. How did they know? I'm kind of like, if I was your employer, I would kind of really, this would put a lot of ball in your, like, a lot of points in your court. Sora, why do you keep tweeting the drum? I'm so confused by this. Not tweeting, like on YouTube. You keep giving me the drum emoji and I don't know what it means. What is it? I'm trying to figure out, is there like a drum in the background music that you're vibing with? Is it like a joke that I'm saying? I don't think I'm being particularly funny right now. Ah, okay. You keep tweeting the drum on YouTube. Steel drum. Ah. I saw one of those guys, he was a street performer the other day, and he had one of those, like, you know, those, like, well, they're like a big steel disc, like, they're like a drum, and you tap on them and they make, you know the one that I mean? I'm doing the hand motion, but you can't see it because I'm a VTuber. You know what I mean? They're like, it's like a type of drum, but it's like a big, like, metal, it's like a big UFO. What are they called? And they sound really pretty. I saw a guy with one, it was really cool. You like tap the sides of it. And it makes it like, like, oh, I don't know what you would call it. I'm gonna give a good interview tomorrow, I promise. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I've given up and gone drinking. Anyway, I actually came here to do some writing. Also again, the code is in chat if you want to join Goth. The room is open. The other candidates were assigned, no explanation. I don't know any of the other candidates for mine, and that's what makes me kind of scared. My advantage is that I already do the job, basically. But that doesn't, but I'm very scared just knowing what it is, that there'll be people who are like far more qualified. They are taking on 2 people, by the way, not just 1. So if I get it, it'll be me and someone else, but I'm very scared. I'm very scared because I really want it. Like crazy bad. Crazy bad. Send me a donathon money for what do you call it? Morale. Yeah. Wish me luck. I'm gonna keep pushing it, fam. I wanna pay my mama. Also, I want to retroactively apologize about something. Oh my gosh. So I've been talking a little bit about the book I've currently been reading, which is The Lies We Steal by Monty J. I mistakenly used she, her pronouns for Monty. I did not realize they use they, them. I found their TikTok and I was watching and then I realized at the top they have their pronouns. I deeply apologize for that. I did not know that Monty uses they, them. I'm so sorry. Everyone's pretty like, Lulu, you probably didn't. Like, no, I want to, yeah. So, yeah. Support non-binary authors. Scared. Scared is good and that means it's important to you, but also whatever happens, happens. All you do is your best. I know, but I really want it. I'm really sad if I don't get it. I'm gonna be so sad. Guys, I'm gonna be so sad. That's what I don't like. Okay? It's very important to me that I get this, so I have to give a good interview, but I just wonder even if I give the best interview possible, Like, there's always someone better, you know? I don't know. No, for real. Thank you, Oscar. Everyone says like, oh, they're wishing me like good luck and congrats and everything, but yeah. Knowing that that's what really gives you a leg up through the very least. Just because you're getting interviewed doesn't mean they'd accept a position even if it's offered. What is that from? I know that reference, but I can't remember where it's from. I have to Google it now. I know it. What's this? I know this reference. I got an Elton John song, but I don't think this is... I don't think that's what it's from. Oh, it is from an Elton John song. I know Elton John. I love Elton John. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna lock into work now, my friends. I am an old ass woman. How old? Actually, if anyone doesn't know how old I am, how old do you guys think I am? Not in sheep years, like in my human years. I just want to know. I'm not going to tell anyone if they don't know. I have said how old I am. And my birthday is this month also. So we will do something for my birthday. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something for my birthday. But it's my birthday this month. But how old do you all think I am? I'm very curious. Because VTuber ages always shock people. I think over 25. I assume you were somewhere between 25 and 35. You're both correct! I am over 25. Kind of my age range. Yes. I am older than 25, but I am younger than 35. Okay, so James is right. Well, I will be this month. I am 27. But I'll be 28 in 17 days. Okay, I was wondering if, like, do I come across the age that I am? I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, did you guys see that Donald Glover is gonna play Yoshi in the new Mario movie? Guys, I fucking love Donald Glover. I fucking love him. Fucking... Some dinosaur shows is quite a good time. It's Donald Glover and I love... Atlanta is one of my favorite shows of all time. If you've never watched Atlanta, please watch Atlanta. I haven't seen like the latest season, but the first 2 seasons are like some of my favorite bits of TV ever. It's such a good, like... Would you call it a dark comedy? I don't know, maybe. That's also a very, very valid one. Also Marshall Lee in Adventure Time, as well as Fiona and Cake. That one I didn't know for years. I was not aware of. Like I watched Adventure Time, I saw the episode, the Fiona and Cake episode, and I liked Marshall Lee. And then one day I was like, good night James, and I was like, wait, that's Donald Glover? Crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna do some writing. If you guys want to chat, keep chatting. If you want that model whip, it's very pretty. I won't spoil anything too much, but it'll be a little taste. It'll be an ear. Swirl, you just seem like some sort of ancient eldritch being. You're like, I don't know, like 10 million? I don't mean like you seem old. That's not it, but like it's just you're just so like I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I guess probably around my age, maybe a little older. I don't know. You're timeless, that's the word I'm looking for. You're too omniscient. No, I should probably finish this part. Alright, I'm gonna do some writing. We'll get some tappy taps. And then we will see. Yeah, so the exact number matters. If you were like that old, you know, like super old. Like super old. Would you stop counting? Like if you were like 10 million years old, would you just stop counting at one point? Who's the current? What's the oldest person in the world? I don't know who the oldest current. No, I don't want to try the AI mode. Google, fuck off. As of early 2026, the oldest validated living person in the world is Ethel Caterham in the United Kingdom, born on August 21st, 1909, at 116 years old. Damn. Go Ethel. Caterham, yeah, Ethel Caterham. And the person, I think the person who's lived the longest was someone named Jean Calment, who was a French woman who lived for 122 years. Died in 1997. And the oldest man was Jeromon Kimura, who was 116 years. So I think she's beat him out now. Ethel. Has Ethel beat them out now? Yeah, she's older than the previously longest living man. As he died in 2013. And then the current oldest living man is Wow Marino Nita, I probably butchered that, who is 113 years and 155 days. More widows than widowers. Ooh. Let's look up Ethel. Sorry, I was going to write, but I'm really fascinated by this Ethel person. Ethel Caterham, she was originally born the 21st of August, 1909. Is an English super centurion who, at the age of 116 years, 199 days, is... Wait, does that mean someone has to go to this Wikipedia article and update it every day with her new day count? I mean, the world's oldest verified living person since the death of this person She is the oldest British person in recorded history and the last known there's something about the sentence oldest British person in recorded history. It's a really funny sentence to me. It'll be automatic. I was gonna say, I hope there's not someone who has to go and automatically update it every day. Wow. She worked as an au pair for a while. She likes playing bridge. I'm just reading up on Ethel. Oh my god, she survived COVID-19. She had COVID and she survived it at the age of 110. And can the first British person to reach the age, or a message from the oldest. She received a message from the oldest living man. The first document exchange between the world's oldest verified woman and verified man. What an interesting thing that they set up. In September 2025, Caterham, the last living subject of King Edward VII, met his great-great-grandson King Charles III, with whom she exchanged pleasantries and recalled his investiture in 1969. What a queen. We love her. The two oldest, world's oldest. If I Google world's oldest marriage, I wonder if I'll get like the first world's oldest marriage. Are you trying to set up Ethel and... Oh, okay, I think we got it. The world's longest, the longest married couple living. But I want like the oldest wedding. The oldest married couple are Eleanor and Lyle Gittins of Miami, Florida. They've been married for 83 years, but what was the oldest getting married? Oldest age someone has been married. I hate the fact that the first one to come up and the predictive is oldest to get breastfed. Okay, sure. Sure, internet. 103-year-old man from Wisconsin. And the oldest bride was Marjorie. I don't know why his name doesn't come up, but... Yeah, a couple aged 100 and 102 tie the knot. Which is Marjorie Fitterman and Bernie Littman, officially the world's oldest newlyweds. Oh, they're cute. Oh! Yeah, the couple who fell in love after they moved to the same floor of a senior living facility in Philadelphia set the record for the oldest couple to marry when they tied the knot on May 19th after 9 years of dating. Guinness World Records shared on December 3rd. I don't know what year this was written. The bride is 102, the groom is 100. Sweet. Both the second marriage for both the bride and groom. Love spending time with. Aww. Spur the moment, but they were whatever. The couple were married in a traditional Jewish wedding featuring intergenerational guest list of about 10 loved ones. Family members cheered for Littman, who used a wheelchair when he stood and broke a glass with his foot at the end of the ceremony, as is customary for the groom. Oh, king. Though Fitterman has no children from her own first marriage, she now is a stepmom to Littman's 2 kids, and she has 4 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren. Aww! When was this? How old is this article? Why isn't this dated? Oh, December 2024. So this is about just over a year old. I don't know. Maybe they were like, maybe we're too old to get married, and then they were like, eh, why don't we do it? I know I'm looking at one of those websites that have like a million really weird ads, and one of them I keep getting is cover your doorknob with foil alone. Here's why. I'm not clicking on it, but apparently. Check if you're eligible to apply for US citizenship. And this one, for some reason, the guy, it looks like PewDiePie. Is this like an AI generated image and they've used PewDiePie's face? It feels like they have. A lot of them are about New Zealanders applying for green cards. Why do they want me to move to the States so badly? I don't want to move to the States. That's where Donald Trump is. I'm good, thanks. I have a lot of friends in the States, but I don't want to live there. I'm supposed to be writing, guys. You're distracting me. This old couple, they're so cute. So did he walk down the aisle in his wheelchair? Like, wheel down it and then he stood up and did the glass breaking thing? That's so cute. I've just seen the people we don't like. They can reminisce about the Civil War together. Oh my god, James, no! Instead of the oldest man. What if they're both? I think they're both married. Or maybe their spouses are dead because they're so old. Anyway, that was our education for the evening, my friends. What I was doing. Okay, I'm gonna get back to writing now. Excuse me. No, I don't want your AI mode, Google. Go away. Join up to lock in. Hello, Axel. Actually, I'm gonna go back. Hang on. It is a writing night, yes. We had a little bit of a yap before, but now I'm trying to do some writing because I have a job interview tomorrow and I'm trying not to like psych myself out. So this is my little break from doing all my interview prep. I hope I do great, thank you.
Mind if I talk to you for a few minutes?
I'm thinking about Seven Cult Lamb again. It will never not be the funniest thing in the world to me. Hello, moms. Thinking how much it matches him. I think I told you guys I actually sent it to Sev and he was like, that just sounds like me. He was like, wait, I have unreversed trauma, and I'm like, yeah, your character is stuck like this. You can't do anything about it. Sometimes it happens if you send them away on missions, they come back and they're just traumatized. Sev, shut the fuck up, mom. Not Sev. Like... Yeah, in Cult of the Lamb I made Sev, like I made everyone, and then I needed supplies, so I sent Sev's character away on a mission and he came back, but sometimes they come back with irreversible trauma, and if they do that you can't do anything with them, they just like exist, but they just sit around rocking back and forth and screaming, and it's just uncanny how much it sounds like Sev. He's just like, That's what's funny about it. I don't know if anyone else is, if you know Sev, it's why it's so funny to me. I just keep thinking about it. And I had him in a maid dress. And sometimes I just find him in my cult and he's just like, oh. It's so good. Why do I want to play it? Hang on. Is this the sound? I have it somewhere in my chat with Sev here. Because I sent it to him. Here it is. I'm just gonna play the clip. Oh, can't do it. Okay, Sev's got trauma, okay. I'm watching the Right, so Sev is traumatized, and there is no way to reverse this. It's the problem with sending them on missions. That is so funny. I'm sorry, Sev. He's just... Oh my god. I'm sorry, it just really tickles me. What did Sev say? Hang on, let me read what I sent it to him. He said, hello, irreversible trauma, why am I wailing in every continuity key smash? It sounds like me. And it does. I don't know what he saw. He saw horrors beyond our comprehension. The Canada view. Like, it had to be, like, oh, the only other one I think I had that was Melly came back with the trauma. But Melly wasn't as bad, and I think she passed away pretty quick after, but Sev's still in the cult, just going, ah. The only thing I could do is turn him into a demon. That's such a dark thing to say, Mumbo. Jeez. What was I supposed to be writing? I just started to think about. I was looking for something to reference this. Thinking about. Well, Cult of the Lamb Sev. Squeezy Lemon, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming live, Stock. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'm gonna do a little more writing for another 20 minutes and then I'm gonna hop off. Because it'll be 10 PM and I'm gonna have a shower and stuff and get ready. 6-7. Beautiful. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I have a job interview tomorrow, so I'm scared. Thank you. I hope I do okay. Right now, I'm just streaming Donathon. Is that Lucky's emoji? I'll do my best, guys. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow afternoon and I'll tell you guys how it went. It is Lucky. Why do you have... I mean, I love Lucky too. I love her so much, but like... You have her emotes too? Drinks on me. Thank you, mums. What have we got and celebrate? Like, maybe like Yumi and Marlo and like... Other friend... That does not have an online name, so I can't say her name. Our IRL friend we go to breakfast with. Oh wow, I'm in a really good writing mode. I just wrote my friend instead of my best friend in the sentence I'm writing because I'm really good at writing. Don't lie to chat. We don't have any IRLs. We have no friends. Did you celebrate Hatsune Miku Day yesterday? I didn't celebrate Miku Day yesterday. I'm not really super into Vocaloid. I like Miku a lot. I love her new design that was done by Lamb. Lamb is the model artist of my VTuber Oshi though, so I'm very biased. When I saw it was Lamb, I was like, oh, Lamb did Miku's new official ref? Oh my gosh, I love Lamb. Lamb's summer. But I didn't listen to any, because I'm not really a Vocaloid person. If anyone has some Vocaloid songs they can recommend me, I've just never really been into Vocaloid. I like Miku. She's great. I love Miss Toothpaste here. if that sentence sounds right. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. This is the problem with it. The issue I have is that if I did, I'd have to post it. The issue is that I've kind of put myself in a really weird position with this. It's called Undertow. It has a title now. It's called Undertow. Is because it works as a prequel to like my big project, but my big project is no longer a novel. It's a visual novel. It's a game essentially. And I feel like I've written myself into a bit of a weird corner where if I put this out at any time, because it will probably be done well before even the Withered demo is done, it's going to be kind of confusing to like, if I put it out there, people are going to be like, oh, and people like it, they might be like, oh, is there going to be like a follow-up to this, because this is a prequel and largely it will leave a lot of things unfinished, quote unquote, like questions. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you have to play a game for it. And some people who read it might be like, that's kind of weird. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about putting this out there anywhere just because of the medium it is, because I don't think this would work as a visual novel. This needs to be a book, like a novella. But Withered, I think, works so much better as a visual novel now, and I have no interest in writing it as a book. It's not that I have no interest in writing it as a book, I just prefer it as a visual novel, and I like working with Aka on it. So yeah. So I don't know, at the moment it's purely a self-indulgent writing exercise that I'm having fun with. Plus like I did a bit of like fun, like kind of silly OC stuff because my bestie Liza like helped me come up with a few of the characters who are like new for this that aren't, although they'll maybe show up in Withered now, but like usually Withered's always been like my baby and very like a solo thing, but I asked her if she'd make some and we've been having a lot of fun talking about it. It's been very wholesome, which is funny because this is not a wholesome story. So this is the thing. I think I could share it with like friends, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like put it out there. Not because I think it's bad or anything, it's just because I think it's kind of it's just, I think the medium makes it confusing, because I wasn't even sure if I'd ever write a book again, but I just was really inspired. I'd been reading all these like dark romance novels and I'm like, I want to have a go at writing one. Maybe with like a love interest that isn't super creepy. A project could be interesting, to be honest. I like that, but then I'm worried that it starts to turn into like an Age of Scorpius thing. It's like I don't know, sorry guys I keep going on about it, but you know, like the whole Marlowe Winter thing of being like, they're like, hey, you released the book and it wasn't good, and it's like, I've hired all of these artists and we're going to create this multimedia thing, and no, that's where I get a little bit nervous. I'm like, because I do have a team now for the game, but I feel apprehensive about that because you need a team from the beginning for a visual novel as just as someone who can't draw. But Aka's been putting in the most, and yeah. How do you feel about differences between writing a novel and writing a visual novel is really hard and I need more practice. That's why I'm doing another thing on the side that's in first person, because I like writing in third. So this is first person, the piece I'm working on, to kind of as a transition. A visual novel is difficult because you have to think about, I remember years ago I wrote a children's book, a children's picture book that my friend illustrated, and writing a picture book is a lot harder because while it's a lot less words, you have to constantly think about the images that are being displayed on the page and how it will be laid out. A visual novel is largely similar, where I kind of have to think constantly about what's on screen, and like there's also in the back of my mind, this is a thing that I'm finding difficult that I need to talk about with my team, where I'm like, oh my god, I need something, I need another asset here. Is that creating too much work for them? Or do I just have to write around that? That's actually making it very difficult. Because it's like, fuck, wait, do I need another different background here? That's a whole lot of work for so-and-so. You know, like, this is the whole that's surprisingly the thing that I'm finding the most difficult. Because when you write a book, you can you can describe anything you want. You can have anything. You can have the weirdest, wildest set pieces. You can have the characters with the craziest designs, because it's all just going to be described and it's how someone's head paints it. But when you're doing a visual novel, part of the visuals are there for you. You still need to describe them because it is still, at the end of the day, a visual novel is a novel. But it's just interesting to think, like, how do I put it? Like, it's weird. I almost feel like I'm restricted by it, but not like in a way where I can't write in it. Visual novels are obviously also a lot more dialogue heavy. Let's shift response from me to we, meaning, Oscar, did you get hooked up in it? Did you watch the videos? I watched, there was an Evangelina Scott one about the end of, I'm so, sorry guys, I know I go on about like every stream, but I'm so endlessly fascinated with the Milo Winter Saga. I feel really kind of bad for him. I do hope he comes back and does write something, because I know how much his world means to him. He just made it, but then if you watch like some of the decisions he made were so weird. I don't know why he started to turn it into this like multimedia thing after it got bad reviews. That was strange. Other words, writing for visual novel is writing with constraints portrayed into visual assets. Yeah, in a weird way. Like I think I need to play more visual novels. I think that would really help me about how they do it. Because I also had to think about like what are going to be CGs, and it's interesting writing that. I think the best way I'm going to have to do it is finish the demo and then sit down with the art team. This sounds like the Age of Scorpius stuff. This is so weird. But I actually do need artists. And be like, okay, what do we want to do here? And then go back and have me edit based on that, because with the visual novel, the visuals are almost as important as the novel part. They can't be an afterthought, like absolutely not. And everything that Aka's done so far in terms of like the style tests he's done and the character designs, I'm very excited because Aka is going to start on Wolfie's riff sheet soon after he gets back from his trip. We talked about it and I'm excited because I miss my big man. And also I kind of want his riff sheet and Isla so I can commission art of them because I'm very brain rotted. But Wolfie's a character I can't just give sort of disjointed riffs to artists to because he has tattoos and it's like they need to know what they look like. I really want to commission Yui to draw them, but I can't go to Yui and be like, can you draw his tattoos? But there are no references for his tattoos because that's just being an arsehole to the artist. Yeah. I may pick your brain about more later unless you're curious about this. It's interesting, yeah. I've obviously taken a little bit of a break from the Withered VN while I've been working on Donathon stuff. Please, please, please. I'm gonna keep plugging that, guys. I'm sorry. I really want to pay my mama. Please, we're so close to the second goal. Again, I will. If we fund this by the end of this week, the second goal, I will post the model whip. I will, no, like a part of it. Yeah. Did watch the vids. What did you think, Oscar? Because you're someone who's a lot more sort of involved in like publishing in traditional literature than I am. What did you think about the whole Age of Scorpius thing? Because I'm endlessly fascinated by it. I've rewatched the Evangelina Scott video like 5 times. It's like a 3-hour video, which isn't that long in terms of like YouTube video deep dives, but I keep rewatching it and rewatching it as like my work because I just want to hear about the situation over and over again because I'm so intrigued by it. I have so many thoughts. I almost want to make a video about it on myself, but also I don't know if I want to like add to the thing because I do feel bad for Milo as well. As much as he did fuck up, I do feel bad for him. What the hell did my voice just do then? Bad for him. What accent was that? And played was the Arcana back in 2010s. I think I thought the creator of the Arcana opened commissions a while ago. It was the last time I heard of it. Is the Arcana still around? I never played the Arcana. I knew a lot of people who did. I liked the artwork from it. Bah! You guys are all buying today. How do you do you? Good.
mind if I talk to you for a few minutes?
Oh, thank you for the bits, Nucky. Thank you so much. I promise I'll get bit alerts fixed when debut stuff happens. Oh, I'll get all that. As Oscar said, I was very taken aback. Milo apparently nabbed a literary agent who saw the potential in Milo's work, but they offered feedback on how to improve it. Milo dug in his heels, thus this agent who was trying to help ended up... yeah, it's interesting with the literary agent part. Because Milo states that the publisher that he was under, or the agent, dropped all the sci-fi and fantasy, but people went and like found the agent and said that wasn't true. They represented tons of fantasy and sci-fi novels. I think the problem was that Milo was just too stubborn because he became too enraptured in the world. And I feel for him in that regard of being really, really enraptured in like one world and story and really wanting to do that. But it is because I was like that as like a teenage writer, but then I went to university and I started writing other things, and that is really important. With it is my main baby and always will be, and I do want to do something with it. One day I'm making a visual novel, but I didn't really truly feel good about it until I stepped away from it for a while. And I think Milo does really need to do that with Guardian, which I guess he kind of did because he did like the essay and then he did the poetry collection. So like I got a bit confused by people like, why doesn't he write away from Guardian? It's like, well, he did. But maybe but people didn't. That was the one time I was like, I'm kind of confused what people want now, because they were like, he needs to write outside of his own project, and he did, but people were still a little bit like weird about it. How do you do you? No, I agree. Axel's makes more sense. How do you do? We're having a grammar discussion in my chat. It's also true. Finished first draft of the sci-fi book, then stepped away to write a fantasy tale from whole cloth. Time away from your original story and working on another project gives you... Yeah! But Milo doesn't seem to want to do that in terms of, like, fiction. And, like, if he doesn't, I'm like, okay, fine. That sort of seems like the least... I don't know. He just needs to step away. But, like... It's kind of like the least of the issues. It was like when he tried to like look for the thing that was like after the book came out and it was bad. Some of you may personally like disagree, but I honestly think like after the book came out and it was average and people complained, it was like, to be fair, those people pre-ordered on like some tropes and some pretty Pinterest boards. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of like, I'm not like, I don't want to, this is because I don't really want to like victim blame the buyers, but you guys pre-ordered it, you know, based on what you had perceived as being good. I don't know, Milo, yes, Milo made all these grandiose claims about being a master and everything, but like, yeah, they kind of did that to themselves. I don't know, honestly, Milo could have easily been like, I mean, this is the book I wrote, this is my style, deal with it. But then it was all the stuff about, okay, we're gonna re-release it and we're gonna and I'm gonna write like a chapter a week, which just doesn't really work, and then turned it into this multimedia thing. Then I think it was to blame. And like, it's still not good that Milo apparently like rushed the editing, but Milo writing a bad book is not like evil, and people were angry, but it's like, okay, but like, if people had pre-ordered and there was no book, that would have been bad. I think Milo got so obsessed. I saw a really good breakdown, I can't remember who did it, talking about it from the perspective of like the instant gratification, like Milo took advantage of BookTok's good faith of indie authors to an extent of not providing a written excerpt for public. Yeah, I definitely, I think I agree with that, because it does suck, because I think it's sort of ruined the trust for other indie authors, because I'd like to try and like promote stuff on TikTok through that, but I'm like, do I want to do that now? Because now I'm worried people are going to be like, oh, what if she's the next Milo Winter? So people paying for tropes and art is also, like, that's, yeah, they were paying for like, oh, this sounds interesting because of tropes, and it's like, and you know what I mean? Like, I was like, well, he could, you know, they could have said, hey, can we have some written extra? Because a lot of other authors do post that. Again, going back to what I was talking about earlier, Monty J, because I've been reading their dark romance series, The Hollow Boys. It's not fantasy, it's very grounded in reality. Monty has a TikTok, and I've been watching them. I find them very endearing, by the way. I do have issues. I'm nearly finished the first book, and I think I like it enough to stick with the rest, especially because I've heard that the books get better. I have mixed feelings on The Lies We Steal, but I like it enough that I'm gonna stick with it because I like it. It's very dark. It's not for everyone. I can imagine some people pick this up and be like, this is not for me. I like it, but like, Monty has a TikTok to help promote their work, but they also do post their writing and they have it to back it up. I'm not sure if, and the thing about them is, like Milo, it seems like they mostly just write in the Hollow Boys series. They've written the Hollow Boys, I think is it 4 or 5 books? 5 books. The Lies We Steal, The Truths We Burn, the 2 ones with blood in the title, and then the last one. And then I think there's another one coming out, which I think is about the children of some of the characters in Hollow Boys. So they only write in their world, but their writing is good, and they promote it on basis of their writing being good. And obviously their books are very, very different from The Age of Scorpius. The Age of Scorpius is like a high fantasy. The Hollow Boys is not. And also I don't know if Monty is self-published. I think they have a publisher. But also it's really weird saying Monty, because I know the author's name is Monty J, but Monty's the name of my cat. My beautiful boy. My beautiful boy. Oh, I want to go home and see him. Speaking of books, whoever told me that me reading my terrible book would make the next one seem like pick fiction, you were absolutely right. Oh yeah, that was in our last stream. I agree, yeah. I think I do just want to read through all of the Hollow Boys, because, well, again, it's definitely not for everyone. I will do a butchery book review on it. Because I do really enjoy, I like it as like a guilty pleasure book, because I don't think every book needs to be like high perfect literary masterpiece. Sometimes a book can just be fun, and I think that's how I feel about the first book of the Hollows. I will say I don't like the male. Also read trigger warnings if you're gonna read it. It's very dark. I don't particularly like Alistair. I think he's kind of an asshole. Actually, he is an asshole, and he's very scary, and I think you need to. I'll rant about it when I do the book review, because I have like a whole thing about like, if you're going to go into this, we need to have a talk about how people treat like media literacy. Alright. I'm scared with the way you're typing. You may be in for not a good time, Nucky. I'm just gonna say it. It's not really an adventure book. It's a dark book with graphic sex in it. But, you know, you might enjoy it. Alrighty. I am probably gonna go to get ready for bed because I have a job interview tomorrow and I do not want to be tired. So I'm gonna head off. But thank you all for hanging out with me. As a reminder, sorry I am getting a bit nervous about the donathon. I hate constantly bringing it up, but if you have considered donating, please do. Every dollar helps. I really want to pay my mama. I really feel bad that I keep bringing it up every stream, but I am a little nervous because we haven't got a dono in a little while. I am hosting a donathon and I would really like to finish paying her. So please guys, if you've considered, please do. It would mean a lot to me. I have a lot prepped for debut and I would really like to actually debut. But I can't without a new model. So if you have considered, please, I will do anything. I think I'm going to do an as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm kind of in the middle of an ASMR stream again. So I think we're going to do one on Friday night. Not sure what the theme will be, but I probably will try and get some incentivized where like, it'll be like a donathon ASMR where if you donate money, I'll do like triggers for you, read something that you want, etc, etc. We could do more poetry. Yeah, if you want more book reviews as well, yeah, because I have to buy the books that I read. Obviously all donathon money just goes towards Irie, but yeah, link is in the pinned and in the description on YouTube as well. Please consider. Even just $1. It means a lot, but yeah. I really want to pay my mama. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Please wish me luck for my interview tomorrow as well. I'm a stressed sheep. What is that old John Mulaney quote? I am very small and I have very little money. You cannot believe the amount of stress that I am under. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, but I love you all so much. I will probably be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna stream yet. I really want to play a horror game, but I don't know which horror game. I'll do some research maybe. But otherwise, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Okay. Bye!